Hi friends, today I'm back again to show you a nice chicken fry recipe again. I hope you all like it and it's very simple. So I'm going to just show you very quickly how it's done. So first just keep the cooker here and let me show you the ingredients. I have here about 3 medium sized onions chopped, and I have some potatoes, 3 potatoes in fact, chopped into big cubes. And then I have 1 kg of chicken, and I have 3 medium-sized tomatoes which are chopped. And for the spices, I have 2 tablespoons of ginger garlic paste, 1.5 teaspoons of chili powder, red chili powder. You can use how much you want depending on how spicy you want it. And here, this is jeera powder, 1 teaspoon. And this is the Shakti masala, the mutton masala powder. It really, adds good flavor to the chicken. I use this for this particular fry. And here I have about 1.5 tablespoons of dhania powder or coriander powder. Yeah. And then I have 2 small bits of cinnamon and about 5 cloves. And of course, salt to taste and about 3 tablespoons of oil. So add in the oil and wait for it to get a little hot. And once it's a little hot, then you can drop in your spices, not the powdered spices, but just the cinnamon and the clove. So you just wait for it. Just for a second or two. And then you can drop in your onions. This recipe is it's my own recipe. I just found that this really tastes good. So over the years I have tried it. It's tried and tested. So, and it really goes well with anything. Your white rice, chapatis. You can eat it with, it has a little gravy too. Not like a watery gravy, but a thick gravy. So it can go with the dosas, idlis, whatever. So saute the onions well till it browns. As I told you in my last video, you can add a little bit of salt so it gets done quicker. Again, this is the Himalayan pink salt, which is good for your health compared to the normal salt. So I let it cook, the onions, let it cook for a few minutes till it browns. So guys, I hope you all are safe, staying at home. I mean, it's really horrible what's happening here in Bangalore. Cases are just rising on the rise, and please people, stay at home. You can stay at home and try all these recipes, cook and eat. But at the same time, I think you need to exercise too. Because as you know, sitting and eating at home and not doing any exercise is really, really bad. So I hope you like this recipe. It really is nice. So you saute the onions. Now it's a little pink. Let it brown a little bit, because only when it browns you get that good taste. Cooking is all about patience. You need to have a lot of patience, and the more patient you are, the better the taste. So I learned all my cooking from my mother and my grandmother, who were, I think, the best cooks ever. They made such awesome, tasty food. And I used to, as a little girl, stand beside them and watch. From when I was a kid, I was very interested in cooking and learning to cook. So I used to stand and watch what they do, and that's how I learned the recipes to cook. And of course, as the years went on, I have tried my own recipes. Put stuff which I feel would taste good, and it did turn out well, guys. So, okay, so now I add in the ginger garlic paste. So, in goes the ginger garlic paste. I just love the aroma of ginger garlic. Oh my god. It's mouth-watering. I think all of you have that, isn't it? When you get the smell of ginger garlic drifting, immediately your salivary glands start getting activated and you drool, literally, yeah. So it's nice to, like fry the ginger garlic and enjoy the aroma. Wow. Okay, so just leave it for a few minutes, not minutes, maybe a few seconds, till it gets browned and fried a little, not too much. Okay, so now that this is done, I'm going to add all the spice powders. So in goes the chili powder, and this is the jeera powder, and this is the mutton masala, Shakti mutton masala, and this is the coriander powder or the dhania powder. Give it a nice stir. That's nice. Give it a nice stir, and oh yes, a little bit of turmeric powder. Stir. Excuse me. Yes. Okay, and then you drop in your tomatoes. Drop in your tomatoes and stir it well and let it cook for some time. Allow the tomatoes to soften. So I've fried the masala well for about 5 to 8 minutes. And now you can drop in your chicken. So in goes the chicken. And once you add the chicken, you can add in the salt too. Salt is according to your taste. Give it a nice mix so every piece is coated well with the masala, and the salt is also evenly distributed. So give it a nice stir, mix everything well. And finally, you can drop in your potatoes. Drop in your potatoes, and the potatoes also give it a nice flavor. So yeah, mix it well. And here, to cook, I don't add any water to this. If you want, you can add, depending on the kind of chicken that you buy. I buy chicken from tender. So the tender chicken normally has water in it. So if I want to cook the chicken, I don't add water, especially if I want to fry, because the chicken already has enough water in it. So now I'm going to close this cooker, and I'm going to allow it to cook with 2 or 3 whistles. And once 3 whistles is done, then the chicken is cooked, and then we'll come back. So guys, here's the chicken. It's cooked for 3 whistles and it's done. And now I just have to simmer out the water a little bit. I'm simmering it out, and once it's a little dry, the chicken is done. So I hope you enjoyed the chicken fry that I made, and hope you try it at home. And you can also enjoy this tomato and onion chicken. And here I have my rasam. So I'm going to enjoy my rasam with the chicken fry, and yummy. There it goes. Bye. See you all in my next video.